Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mordor campaign. I hope you're well. I'm having a lot of fun with this campaign all of a sudden. I mean, the past, I want to say, 10 episodes have actually been really fun because we've got a huge amount of troops, a huge amount of armies, and a lot of good targets to hit. But since last episode, I've been looking forward to recording this now because it's like there's this whole other angle now where we have to fight our mutual, like, Harad was our ally, but I always resented them. They were like that bigger brother, or maybe a younger brother, who's more successful than you. You know, you're thinking like, motherfucker, I'm the guy. I'm the older brother here, but what the fuck are you doing? How is it you're more successful? That's what I feel like. And now we have this whole situation there with Rune and Harad. It's fucking interesting. Even more interesting, though, is that Yagug, who brokered the ceasefire between us, I have to admit, one of you pointed out, I think it was some edgy name, Who Honestly Cares, something like that. I'm sorry, I forget your full username. You pointed out that I actually am paying the elves instead of the elves paying me. That's a big fuck up. I did not mean to do that. So we're going to try to extort them for that money back. They want to give us trade rights, they want to give us map information, and we're going to do this as long as... Let's see how much fucking gold they have. Let's go 100,000 gold. I can't imagine they'll have... Oh, I thought that would max out at what their wealth is, but apparently they're bankrupt. Okay, can I get regular... Oh, can I cancel my regular tribute and get them to pay me regular tribute? Let's turn this around. I need you to pay me all the money I paid you. Give it back. Okay? Actually, this is not gonna be... I don't plan to stay at peace with them for long, so let's see if we can extort as much cash as we can. Trade rights. Pay me some shit. And also, cancel the tribute. That's demanding. Okay. Cancel the tribute.
I do not believe I'm able to accept
you motherfuckers. Okay. I need you to pay me 500 gold for the next 6 turns. God damn it. I just imagine we trundle a cart full of treasure chests, like chests full of bars, full of coins and everything. It trundles right into Imladris. It turns right. It just goes around like a traffic circle, maybe around a fountain. Elrond nods approvingly, just like, yes. Mr. Anderson. And then it just trundles all the way back to Barad-dûr.
This seems quite
sure
reasonable.
Does. Amazing. Well, at the very least, I've neutralized my past fuck-up. Truthfully, I should have bumped that up to, like, I don't know, 10 turns or something. I could have possibly gone for some more tribute as well. Whatever. The fact of the matter is... Oh, shit, I forgot. I forgot that it was the end of the turn, and that scared the ever-loving shit out of me. The fact of the matter is that we now have trade rights, yes, but also map information with the High Elves. So now we know exactly where their regions are, but it seems to me that we actually knew beforehand. I must have gotten map information with them at some point, because I already knew where all this shit was. Okay, so... End of turn report. We're still 13,000 gold coins short per turn. What we need to do is sack another goblin town. Get another 50,000 gold. That would be amazing. And then we could blow it all on recruiting more units. So last episode I was freaking out because King Bard... It looked to me like he was going for Thranduil's halls, but apparently what he was actually doing was marching to build a tower. So he's done that now. I'm still worried. I don't know what his motives are, but I was definitely freaking out. Captain Holden here actually was able to attack the runic army that was attacking Riverrun, and this is great because now we're able to capture it. I've got my troll catapult here that is able to reinforce. Or at the very least, it's going to join this army. I'm going to stuff... Well, hold on. Let's just make sure this goes correctly. Let's remove 1 unit of raiders. Just put him in these trees for now. We'll move Dwarf Wa. He has to be, what, in the And this tile. There we go. We can get that catapult in that army. Dwarvois is unable to attack Riverrun. Oh shit, we could have done a forced draw out. I wasn't even fucking thinking. Well, we could have captured Riverrun right there, but I was definitely not thinking. And
Get ready for fighting.
we're gonna have to use this raider to initiate that battle. I might do that off camera later.
Pick your feet up.
Can we do it? Okay, we can. There we go.
Get ready for fighting. Prepare.
Fuck, I still can't... Okay, I can I can besiege Riverrun with a single unit of raiders. Man, I really bungled that, to be honest. But at the very least, now we have claimed ownership of Riverrun.
Listen up.
Rune is unable to capture it. We're going to send these guys up towards Esgaroth. There we are. In Framsburg now. Oh shit.
I'm only here to fight.
We've got a half a stack of, well, like a third of a stack of dwarves hiding in the fucking woods outside of Rakiburg. But at this point, I'm not really worried because we've actually garrisoned Rakiburg pretty well. I need to scare off Captain Thorin, and then I'm actually gonna have to take him out.
Get ready for
We should be able to do this pretty easily. 17 men lost. All right, execute. There we go. And now
Get ready for fighting. Get ready
we're
for
able
fighting.
to besiege the place, but I do need to remove some of my units, some of these orc band. Fuck.
Is that what you want?
I bungled this too. Good God.
Orcs.
I really wanted to get these catapults into this army, but yeah, fuck, I really ruined that.
Kill them all.
I'm having some troubles, I guess. Okay, we can build a fuck ton of towers, and we will do.
Is that what you want?
Maybe we'll do this on camera. I want to see my catapults in action. It's been a good while since we've had a proper siege. Speaking of siege, we've got Hormorath's Folly still under. It's going to be 6 turns. I think I mentioned that I wanted to starve these guys out. I did. Because I don't want to take any further casualties in that army. It's quite weak at the moment.
Listen up. Get
There we
ready
go.
for
We've now
fighting.
got all of our... Come on.
Listen up.
All of our siege equipment in place. Where are those units, though? I thought I sent... Oh, here he is.
Get ready for
Captain
fighting.
Gazhorn up to Adunafel, just as reinforcements.
Objective
In the
complete.
west, we're going to continue moving Gazbag. Nearby Durwath. There we go.
Sleeping here.
And these guys are going to try to
Come on. Objective.
join that army. Now we're going to grab Hormorath.
Sleeping here. Get
I
ready
want to
for
smuggle
fighting.
Sauron out of... I'm going to smuggle him out of Durwath because it's...
Sleeping here.
He's not a faction... He's not the faction leader. He's not even faction heir. But I definitely don't want to lose him. We waited so long to get him. Even as shit as he is, I don't want to lose him. Alright, it's... we're looking like... what is it? 8 minutes in? If you're still watching, I think it's pretty obvious that you're enjoying the video. So why don't you just scroll down, hit like fucking smash that like button, kiss your girlfriend real hard on the mouth, and slap her ass or something. I don't know. Or your boyfriend, if you're a gay man, or if you're a trans man, a gay trans man. I think that's how that works. Who knows? I guess trans people do. Fuck. What a hornet's nest that is. Let's not get into that. We're going to send Hormorath up north with all of these units.
Sleeping here.
We're going to try to build...
No sleeping here.
Actually, let's see. How many... Okay, we're going to leave some archers behind. Fuck it. I'm going to send Sauron on his own. He's so slow
Objective complete.
that I can't even... I don't want to hog tie...
Sleeping here.
I don't want to hog tie Hormorath with these fucking guys. Man, I just did something dumb as well. I just realized I'm sending this siege equipment south so that I can send this siege equipment north. Fuck me. I'm just gonna...
Get ready for fighting.
I'm gonna send these 2 units north from here.
Ready for fighting.
I'm gonna keep these 2 here. Hormorath is gonna take
No sleeping here.
all of the Uruks, some archers. We'll just leave Durwath garrison with those 2 archers, and they're rioting.
No sleeping here.
That's still not enough. Are you fucking kidding me? Durwath, what in the fuck is your problem?
No sleeping
Okay,
here.
we have a new general for the army in
We
Gnird.
have completed an objective.
And, yeah, it's looking good. It's looking great.
Get ready for
We're
fighting.
still a few turns away from being able to dole out all of these units. That's just fine. We've got some more men for Polar Gear. There we are. Garrisoned properly now. Well, garrisoned adequately, I would say. Let's just double check the southern reaches of Mordor. There's no crossing there. I just really need to reassure myself that's what's going on there. Okay, I think that is all of our armies, is it not? Okay, so at this point, we are dealing a blow to Dale by capturing Riverrun, which is making, what? 1,500 gold per turn. It's very lightly defended, holy shit. Esgaroth as well, very lightly defended. I don't know if I want to starve them out. There's basically nothing here, but we're going to be suffering. Oh, they're suffering from plague as well, so we'll definitely starve out Esgaroth. I want to capture Riverrun with our catapults, and I want to capture Framsburg as well. There was one battle that I said I wanted to do off camera. Was it this one?
Get ready for fighting. Kill them all.
Oh, I see. I can't even do it this turn. Okay, well, apparently we are forced to end the turn because nothing else is going on. I have no fucking idea what the High Elves are doing here. They just gave me their maps. They just brokered a trade agreement. Like 5 turns ago, they got a ceasefire, and now they're declaring war again by destroying my mercenaries? I can't even begin to understand what the fuck they're hoping to accomplish here. This is most bizarre. I mean, it's great timing. We've just built 2 massive armies to crush Imladris. To crush Elrond himself. I just honestly, I have no fucking idea what they're trying to do here.
Objective complete.
Unfortunately, we can't get more mercenaries as well because we're broke. I would have liked to pad out my armies with those guys, but like I said, we're just broke as hell. You know what? We may as well wait this out. It's our turn. Okay. Assistance requested. Your ally has requested assistance in a battle. No. Okay, I was worried that they were going to capture Riverrun, and then I also... Oh, shit. Maybe that's why they've declared war. I also, for a second there, thought that Rune was going to declare war on us. I don't know what it was. It was like that brief moment where we lingered on Captain Bori. I was like, oh, fuck. Is this the ultimate demise of Mordor, where Rune declares war on us? Fuck. Luckily, though, I think they realize that they need us to deal with Harad. Let's just check the territory, make sure... Okay, we're looking about equal. It's really hard to tell. Like, is that a plateau pixel? Is that an increase in territory pixel? Man, okay,
Get ready for fighting.
we're able to capture Riverrun now with the assistance of Rune. I think it may be funny just to fight this battle on camera because I would like to see Rune throw themselves at the walls. Esgaroth. I'm gonna wait for the catapult, and then I'll do that off camera.
Objective
Framsburg. I'm gonna have to move some units around. Luckily, I'm able to now.
sleeping here.
There we go. Get these guys, both of these catapults, in Dondeth's army. And it looks like Lord Hanar is marching to relieve Framsburg, but he's far too late. It's too late. I've seen everything. Okay, the King of the Elves is dead. I guess that means Elrond is no longer in Imladris. So, in my mind, yeah, this sort of speaks to why it is the High Elves declared war. I imagine maybe with a change of leadership comes some more, comes like a warmongerer, perhaps.
We have completed an objective.
Okay, we're going to give
Get ready for fighting.
these archers to... Okay, we gotta move these guys out of the way, actually. There we go.
Get ready for fighting. Listen up.
To get these archers, we need to...
Listen up.
Fuck, I fucked that up.
Get ready for fighting.
Okay, well, at the very least, we are now marching to war against the High Elves. I can't imagine they're gonna have much of anything in the woods here, but we're just gonna check to be sure.
This way.
I don't need to be, you know, ambushed. Yeah, of course, as I figured. They have nothing.
I will only address you.
What is in Imladris is all they've brought to bear. So,
Listen up.
let's disband this guy.
Orcs. Listen up.
And,
Sleep in here.
okay, well, there's no mercenaries anyway, so it's not a great...
Listen up.
It's not a massive, upset, but anyway. We'll just, slowly march towards Imladris. And, I guess we'll have to...
Ready for fighting. Orcs. Listen up.
Oh my god, I have to deal with this fucking Eohart.
Kill them all.
Let's just... 2 men lost, alright. There we go, he's twitched himself out of existence. Both generals, lovely.
We
And
destroyed the enemy.
we're gonna move this bro back towards Durwath. Sauron
Sleep in here.
can shorten his fucking route. My god. We don't need him to go all that way,
Ready
that's for sure.
fighting. Now sleep
Um,
in here. Listen up. Pick your feet up. Get ready for fighting.
Okay, there we go. Hormrath is ready to build his army. Sauron still moving. Please use all of your action points for the love of God. We're gonna send these 2 guys up towards Ganyrd. These are the reinforcements for our good friend Gazbag. I keep forgetting his name. The High Elves, of course, declared war on us. We know this. Oh man, Lagged of the Mean has gained a troll. How very interesting. We have a new mission to assassinate Athelhir the Honorable. I think that's a Dalish general. That is, of course, yeah. It's this fine-looking motherfucker. This Helmsworth asshole chilling in Esgaroth. Okay, we're going so far into debt. Holy shit. Okay. You know what? We're gonna spend some time to... what battle do we want to watch? Do we want to watch the battle for Riverrun, or do we want to watch the battle for Framsburg? I think Framsburg would be a more legit siege, because we have all of our catapults. We only have the 1.
Get ready for fighting.
I do, though, want to see Rune.
Should not take prisoners only.
I think this will be more interesting cinematically, just because Rune is present. So that's... we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're not gonna get a forced draw out here, but we can attack the walls. Let's do it. Lord Ivor the Mean. Now I know that this is probably annoying some of you, but as I said, you know what? I rescind that. Sometimes I talk shit about you guys, but very few of you actually complain. So you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna take that back. I assume most of you would enjoy this. Even that doesn't sound good. My point is, I'm not going to make any assumptions about you guys. How's that? All right? I want to fight this battle just so I can get Brudda involved. Brudda, me Brudda. Command this army in battle. Oh, I see that. I assume that means we can, like, move them around the field. Anyway, you know, I'm going to stop rambling. I want to fight this battle. Let's go! I just want to see those guys. I assume, actually, they don't have any equipment, so I'm going to have to punch a hole in the wall. And then I'm going to have to watch them stream through it. We can basically get Rune to do all the heavy lifting here. And then we can claim the profits. We can have the city. Alright, here we are. Just outside Riverrun. And I want to take a moment. Holy fuck, Dale is so dumb. They did not even garrison the walls in any section. I guess what they're trying to do is retreat into the town square, which is not such a bad idea. Okay, here comes the reinforcements, rather. There's like 10 dudes here. That is really disappointing. Man, these guys... I love the Dalish models. I don't know what it is. I think the Dalish culture looks really fucking cool to me. Speaking of, let's just take a moment to appreciate the models of Rune. I really like these guys. I used to be into the Lord of the Rings strategy battle game, which was the table... It was like Warhammer, almost. It was the tabletop war game for Lord of the Rings, and I always really liked the models for Rune. I never ran an army, but I like to look at them in the magazines and whatnot. And I especially like them here. Here's another thing. I find the design for Rune that they created for the films really fucking interesting. And it's very rare that we get to see their models. So I just wanted to take a brief look, the briefest of looks at Rune, and then we're going to turn our attention back to Riverrun. So we've got our troll catapult in place, very nearly knocked a hole in the wall, and we're going to sick Rune after the reinforcements. You know what? Where are they? Over here. Okay. Shit. The troll catapult is really effective against buildings. I think they ever so slightly outrange regular catapults, but I think it's in the damage that they really make all the difference. We're gonna blow another hole in the wall here, just to make this easy. See what Rune does. I think Rune is eventually just gonna stream through that hole in the wall. Okay, it looks to me like these light cavalry are gonna make it into the city basically unopposed, and that's just fine. Let us sick Rune on the defenders. Why not? And boom, here's another volley. Yeah, this wall's going down. I always enjoyed the fact that the walls are fucking hollow for the most part, which is, as far as I'm aware, pretty contrary to actual walls. If I remember correctly, they're usually filled with soil, loose stones, and the like. I mean, it looks like these ones are, actually, in hindsight, it looks like these ones are solid brick, and I think that's pretty rare. I think usually there was a shell of brick, and then, yeah, the center was filled with dirt and stones. But I could be talking out my ass here, you never know. We're gonna bust another hole in the wall down here, just so that it's really expensive for me to repair. And of course, we're going to speed up the battle here. I don't want to take too many casualties. We're going to use our allies as the hammer to crush Dale. Although it looks to me like Dale has actually managed to garrison the walls here. Will they attack those raiders? Rangers, rather. I hope so. Okay, we've busted another hole in the wall, and in fact, I think... Oh shit, Dale has actually showed up to oppose me, which is a little hilarious. It's a bit late for that. Regardless, I'm gonna bust down their towers. I'm gonna bust up their towers. So they've got all three firing. They're firing on all cylinders at this point. Is Dale roasting their own wall? It seems that way. Completely bizarre. Weirdly enough, though, our ally is not firing on the enemy. Man, they have crossbows? Shit. Rune is ahead of their time, apparently. Much like Isengard. Okay, so I think Rune is about to attack the garrison, and I feel a little bit bad about this. I really do. I just want to tear down these towers, and then we will engage. I don't want to suffer any casualties if I can avoid it. So, they're just waltzing in with their cavalry. I don't think they really understand the whole attacking aspect. Oh, there we go. I thought I selected the catapult. Okay, so it looks like they're just, yeah, waltzing into this light cavalry, which is probably not going to do well against these enemies. Let us send in the orc band. They would probably do quite well here against all this cavalry. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to send in the... I nearly said artillery, but I meant the archers. The archers ought to do a really good job here. We'll get the orc band butting up against the wall, like so. Man, these units are massive. Holy shit. I'm really fucking up the walls of Dale here. And we're hardly doing any damage to the towers, apparently. We're also going to send in the Morning Guard just as backup, I guess. Here comes another unit of cavalry. This is the actual bodyguard of Broda, our ally. and confidant. Here come the arrows. Hardly any though. And one more shot, and I think that tower is down. We took some casualties, unfortunately. 1 or 2 orcs have fallen, which is not great. Truthfully, I forgot that the orcs in the orc band unit have all of these spikes on their back. It looks very bizarre. Man, this tower is incredibly resilient. It seems that we have to hit it in just the right spot. My archers actually doing anything? I've got like 4 men firing. And that tower, still up and running. It's like a McDonald's on holiday, still up and running, against all reason. Come on. You know what? Someone once told me that Thanksgiving is one of the most... Is that it? Yes, that is it, finally. Thanksgiving is one of the best days for McDonald's in terms of sales, which is perhaps the saddest thing I've ever heard. Okay, we have 100% pushed Dale back from the walls. Let us... What's in the courtyard? Missiles. Okay, we're gonna send in... Which Nazgul is it? Ren the Unclean? I think we're gonna send in Ren, potentially? And we're gonna use these Orc Band to face off against these Yeomen. We'll send the Morning Guard in just to hold the walls, and we should really cease fire with the catapult, because I'm not joking, this is gonna be really expensive to repair at some point. I can just imagine trying to hold this wall now that I've fucked it right up. Be amazing.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
We will certainly smash the enemy. Okay, let's put an end to this battle, and actually we'll stop firing with our archers. There's no need. We may as well send all of the orc raiders in as well, just to the far end of the fucking map. You know what, let's just send in everything for the visuals. There we go. Okay, here comes Ren the Unclean, chasing off those missiles. I can't imagine they're gonna stay very long. They'll probably retreat to the courtyard, I would imagine. Much like these Dale swordsmen refuse to do. Now my question here is, where am I getting attacked from? I have no idea. I'm taking some missiles. Holy shit, look at these guys. Clan Guard. Fuck. You know what? This battle really makes me want to start a campaign as Dale. It makes me want to start a campaign as Rune. But then that would be another 130. It would be another 4 years until I finish those campaigns. Oh my god, I'm taking flaming shot. I honestly have no idea where these shots are coming from. Oh. Oh, fuck me. I mean, look how cinematic this looks, though. Yes, we are getting attacked by some catapults and some archers, but, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna send our raiders over here to deal with that shit. Oh, man. Ren the Unclean has just been forced out of this battle. The infantry has swarmed in, the clan warriors, the Lokanarim. What are my Orc Band doing? They're getting attacked. Let's send the Orc Band in there as well, just to put an end to those missiles. Maybe we can pull Ren the Unclean through these marksmen. We're going to take some casualties anyway, but I really want to silence that catapult because that's quite dangerous.
Control of the city.
I mean, it's going to be silenced in just a moment, but regardless, if we take up a position in the courtyard, we can actually prevent these guys from defending it. For example, these Bardian marksmen are going to try to defend the courtyard, but it's not going to happen. These guys apparently are quite resilient. Holy shit, look at those arrows coming in. Who's firing? Clan crossbows. Okay, so they're not arrows, in fact they're bolts. Crossbow bolts.
We've lost control of the city.
Very bizarre. Okay, we're gonna send these raiders in to deal with the woodsmen, the catapults, who knows. We're now blocking up the road with our Nazgul. We're chopping into these longbows. We're chopping into these Bardians. And we have blocked off the entire road, actually. So these Dalesmen are doomed. There we go. Easy peasy. We've silenced the catapults, silenced the guns, as it were. Our fucking maulers are now in the front ranks. Let's sick the Uruks, the halberds after these guys. And yeah, we're doing some serious damage with these Nazgul now. It just looks like they're just chopping these dudes up. Amazing. Our ally Brudda has lost 300 men, apparently. Doesn't seem to be much, but his army is much smaller than mine. Oh shit, one of my raiders was just finished by a wicked combo. Like, we're just running these longbows and these catapult artillerymen down. They're not even trying to defend themselves, unlike these Bardian marksmen, actually, who have caused some casualties. Let's see. We're still fighting. Who are we fighting here? There's no one. What the fuck? Take the courtyard, you assholes. I'm surrounded by assholes. Oh, I see. It is a single Barding herd. Or rather, there's 3 of them. It looks to me like those guys aren't doing so well, that's for sure. But, how many of these marksmen are left? 18 of them. How many are left over here? Okay, these are artillerymen. Okay, let's just speed through this battle now. It's taking too long.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, as long as I take control of the courtyard, we should be doing well. What the fuck? Who are these guys? Rivermen? Oh my god. I'm just taking massive amounts of casualties in those Morning Guard now. Oh, these Rivermen really fucked me up. Okay. My Nazgul are now free to charge these longbows. We can break them. Okay, I think we just killed the general, the captain. And yeah, all of these guys are breaking. Let's take care of these Barding herd who are now attacking enemy general. Okay, it's 2 generals. Whew. Lord Ivar and Wither here. Luckily, it wasn't our good friend Brudda. It wasn't me, Bruda. As I'm sure someone in the world... Would that be like Jamaican? Me, Bruda. I think that's Jamaican. Okay, we're going to charge these halberds in the rear. Hopefully. In an appreciable amount of time. They're cutting through my Morning Guard, that's for sure. Here come the Numenorians. Bam. Okay. The Barding herd, wavering. Oh man, we're fucking them up for sure. For sure. There's 10 left. My gosh. Okay, let's sick all of these guys. Get them into the courtyard. I was gonna say sick them on the Barding herd, but they're basically gone. Man, those Rivermen really didn't last against my Morning Guard. Unsurprisingly, I guess. The Barding herd, though, actually causing some casualties. Chop them down, end the battle. Boom. That is the Siege of Riverrun. I didn't even look at the stats. So, off camera, I think I'm going to capture Esgaroth. I'm going to capture Framsburg. I may even capture Hormorath's Folly, if I'm at it. Who knows? It really depends on how much time I have in my day-to-day life. And there it is. We've captured Riverrun, slain a bunch of Dalesmen. And we can... I think we're basically forced to sack the place to pay down our debt, which is going to be immediately erased next turn. A trading post, interesting. We're going to destroy the Thieves Guild. The Knights' Stables. And I think that's about it, to be honest. There we go.
Get ready for fighting.
We can merge. Well, no, we'll just leave this unit
Sleep in here.
in the Lurch. Give them to this guy. Wonderful. And there we have it. That is the end of the episode. We have captured Riverrun, Dwarf Wa. It is not Ren the Unclean. It is, in fact, Dwarf Wa, Lord of Terror. He is doing quite well. Uvatha the Horseman just has to wait for, I think it was some Orc Band. I neglected to give him. We'll give 2 units to Uvatha and the rest to his reinforcements. Wonderful. Now he is going to head to the south to capture some territories of Harad. You know what? I may even just go straight for the capital. That would be amazing. I don't actually have a proper target for him yet, but we'll have 2 full armies. And, you know, we may just have to blitz. Blitz, Tirith Harondor, Aman Ethal, Amon Ithel? Was that what it was? Who knows? Basically what I'm saying is I'm going to have to blitz. Maybe what we could do is just go west of Arnak, hold the river, because my thought is that the lands owned by Harad are probably not as good as the ones in Gondor. So I can attack from the north, from Durwath. I can attack from the north in Edoras. And then I can attack from the west with 2 stacks. 1 to hold the river. We can garrison Emin Arnen, perhaps. I really do want to capture Tir Ithraid, though. Tir Ithraid, I should say. And there is a river here that we could possibly defend. And a mountain range. It is quite defensible, actually, if we were to capture this. Okay, that's a plan. I'm gonna have to sleep on that one. But anyway, I really should end the episode here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. When we come back, I will go through what it is I've done off camera. And, of course, we will talk some strategy. We'll talk shop, okay? We'll talk shop when the time comes. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please scroll down, drop a like. Please drop a comment. That would be appreciated. As always, my name is Incoherence. This has been episode 130 of our Mordor campaign. I will see you guys later.